So here's the next tip for you. How not to lose $34,000 to scammers in your first 6 months. This was one of those Punado moments, right? So I'm sitting there going, right, we've got a lot of people. We've got loads of good reviews. We've got a less than 10% churn rate. Dude, where's my money? Where's the money? Like this math ain't mathin'. I know I'm like blonde and stuff, but this math ain't mathin' at all. So what's going on? What I hadn't realized is that when you start to get noticed, you actually become a vehicle from which people who are less than savory want to jump on and take for a little ride, right? And I got ridden, and not in a good way. Seriously, if I don't get sent to HR, I'm not doing it. Anyway, what happened here is we basically had this free trial available because I'm like, come on in, come to the party boat, right? Everyone's welcome here. Everyone did come to the party boat, and I had all the doors unlocked on the party boat, and people went to town having a party with uploading their lists of millions of contacts with an M and mass spamming using my platform, and then using the fake credit card to get into the system. And I got rebilled $34,000 worth of email sending. And I couldn't get it back because they'd used fake credit cards and didn't exist. Oh, ouch. So some of them are here going, don't tell them bad things that can happen. So I actually want to tell you this one because I was in a very fortunate situation where I had a pre-existing education company, which is still around today, and that funded this mess, right? Anyone who's in a startup phase, who has a spare 34 grand to just throw at a spammer right now? Oh, look, a big fat nobody, yeah? This would have decimated me at the very beginning if I hadn't had my own funding to cover these expensive lessons. So I came onto this stage today swearing that I would share with you some of my most expensive lessons so that you don't make it. So the most expensive lesson here is please make sure you understand and take time to learn after this the SaaS configuration settings behind the scenes. There are a million different training videos on it that High Level provide, and there are lots of consultants in this room who specialize in helping you do that. So I recommend you understand that here's a piece of advice: turn off contacts before people jump in. Because if people can't physically upload their contacts right away, you're going to be able to filter out some of those who are coming in with ill intent onto your platform. What you do after that to acknowledge or verify are they a real person is obviously part of your onboarding process. But this could have turned into a lot more than $30,000 worth of losses if we hadn't realized this and implemented this sort of fail-safe system behind the scenes. All right, so here's the next secret sauce for you. Build a personal brand. I know you've all heard this. How many people are actively building a personal brand at the moment? Congratulations, this is the best investment you could ever make. How many people are going to do it? More hands, come on, right? You've got to get brave about sticking your hand up. You have to be seen, right? And if it's not you that's the face of the business, you still have to be seen to your staff, to your investors, to your partners, to your collaborators, all right? You have to be noticed. Building a personal brand is literally your leverage for anything you create in the future, not just your SaaS. Now, my overnight success basically came because I'd already spent 20 years building a personal brand in my niche. Sarah Cordiner, the course creation queen, right? I had already spent 2 decades sharing what I love with my niche, going out there to the world, helping people, teaching people, creating content on my topic, and attracting a small but mighty following of people who listened to everything I said. And when I recommended something, they would go and buy it. When I started Techmatics, I was able to go, here's a thing I'm now using. Everyone left all of the platforms they were on immediately and moved to mine because I'd spent years building that relationship, serving them, helping them, teaching them, helping them grow in the thing that I teach. And so they trusted me enough already to go, okay, if it's good enough for you, it's good enough for me. That's literally what a bunch of people said in the comments. It's good enough for you, it's good enough for me. So building this brand is really important. Now, again, what happens if I sell this company one day, which I may, and I go and start something new? right? I don't lose that leverage when I sell this business. I, as the personal brand, now get to take that leverage with me to my next crazy, wild, exciting adventure that I probably shouldn't do, and make sure someone gets me a grown up for that too, please. All right. Your point of difference is who you are. I don't know if anyone saw this post go up, and this is in the actual high-level community. Someone put, who is this Techmatics company? And all the comments on there were like, it's Sarah. Sarah Cordiner's the difference. Sarah's what makes it special. I was like, oh, you guys. But this is the power of a personal brand. We've got some like good old background stuff going on here. It's like a little disco going on behind the scenes. Why aren't I invited? No? Bit rude, isn't it? But it really, truly is you that makes your business shine. And this is leverage, and it's an investment into your future. It's more than just being a showy-offy goo-poo, all right? Although that's really fun. This is about, where do you want your business to go? Because if you really do want to scale, it's a person that people are going to follow, not a logo. It's your story. It's what you did to get to where you are and how much they trust you. People follow people, not a set of colors or a logo in the system.